And also just where, how proud does that make you that you're kind of making these high-level calls in the field?
I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I definitely hope that I can play a lot longer before I even have to think about something like that. But I guess you never know.
Yeah. When you're making those calls, like how much preparation and detail goes into those little things that you're seeing on the field?
I mean, I think it's just the preparation. Obviously, is has to be at a high level. Everything from the coaches giving us all the information and kind of just being in the moment, being able to make those calls and those checks, and then even some of the plays where it was like technically I wasn't supposed to do some of the things that I did, but it just kind of that feel for it and that chess match within the game. Herbert, one of those quarterbacks where he's savvy and making all these different calls and checks based on our coverages. So it was pretty much me and him just playing a little chess game for a couple of plays.
Azeez, you weren't able to play in the first game. How excited are you to play against Patrick Mahomes and their entire offense in this playoff game? Big stakes.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm just excited to be on the field, man. And I think it's going to be a great competition. Obviously, his resume speaks for itself. And just to be out there, with the best of the best, that's what you do the game for. And on Saturday, it's going to be all lights on us.
Kind of a chess match with him. And what are some of the things that kind of go into that from a strategy standpoint? Him and Andy Reid.
Same thing. Same thing as like we just talked about last week. Just preparation, being ready for everything. Especially with them having a week off. You don't know what type of plays, and he's probably drawing up in the dirt. So, he definitely got a lot of respect for their team, and they've been able to accomplish what they have up until this point for a reason. So,
you guys played that Chargers game with a physical edge. Defensive line kind of reset the line of scrimmage. You were obviously part of that as well, knocking people backwards. What's happened when you guys play at that level? How important is it to take that into Saturday?
Yeah, I mean that's just our standard. I think when you play the brand of football that we talk about playing since the day I got here and since the day D'Amico got here, just that swarm mentality. I mean, that's just the DNA of this team, not just the defense. So I think that's the expectation every week for sure.
Having respect about their run game, they did a really good job the first time around. How important is it to slow down?
Man, just bringing that attitude, that same mindset that we talk about having, but definitely respect the offensive line. I think that team, all pros this year, and just as a whole, I think they're a pretty good group. Pacheco and even Kareem Hunt, he's somebody that when I was in high school, he was at Toledo. He was he was the one who hosted me on my visit. Crazy enough. So yeah, just a lot of respect for all of the guys that run the ball and also the offensive line.
You talk about the swarm mentality and the way you guys play. Apart